right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Lede hauls it in, and there's one away. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Stays alive. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Got him swinging. That's out number 2. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Ted Simmons. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Dominguez makes the catch. And that is that.
Tell me what you know before you go.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. Lifted in the air, right field. Clark sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And there's a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Simmons down to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. This is Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No
2
ball,
outs,
2
base is
strikes.
empty.
Off the
Inside.
plate, ball 1.
Now 1-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Junior makes the grab. That is the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
But there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swinging a foul out of play. No score here in the second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mantle settles underneath it. And that is that. Back back here at Coors Field. So here's Kyle Tucker now. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And the batter now, Jaysdad20. In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air, center field. Griffey in pursuit. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The other way, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the grab, one down. And now the right fielder, Max Clark. Fly to left his first time. Takes it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Top of the third, no score. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And here it comes. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. This is Jaysdad20. And that's outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Mantle over at second, one down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. First pitch misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Drops into the glove. And we're back. Here's Kyle Tucker.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And it's caught for the out. Ted Simmons now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, finds his way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Junior stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. And he's got a double.
He's safe.
Go ahead run on base. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. That's to third. Base hit. 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one hit to right. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, now batting Jeimer Candelario. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Clark steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Castro in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Outside, 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Clark on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one out to right. 1 down. Next to hit, Max Clark. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. They get the force, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jason Dominguez. Page back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Junior makes the grab, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Polanco coming around third. He'll score, and it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
No swing, just held it back there.
Ball, that's just out.
Mantle stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's outside, and it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Bleday swings through it for strike 1.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at the corners, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. That's towards center. Junior sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. And now Ellie De La Cruz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
0-2 is the count.
This one popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
De La Cruz sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeimer Candelario. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that can make a big difference in this one.
1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
In there at the knees, 0-1. Just missed. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Dive, and he's got it. Nicely done for the out. Digging in, Jason Dominguez. And that's outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Castro on at second with 2 down. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and now the first baseman, Tony Clark. The wind to kick the pitch. And that is out of play.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Mantle pulls that one down, and there's 1 away. Brian Reynolds here. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the air out to center. He's under it. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side and a foul ball. And that's too high.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. And fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Page winds and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there are 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Next pitch misses outside. And the count 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the bottom of the 7th. Started to swing, held up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Sale back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Way back there. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. Check swing, called strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
There's a swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the ground right side. Into Candelario's glove. That's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Left-hander out of the bullpen, John Franco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. So digging in, Willie Castro, 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down. Now here is Kyle Tucker. Gets the outside corner with that one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Check swing, and he went 0-2
No
down.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dominguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. All muscle to center field. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. Mantle in the box now as he leads. bullpen, Edwin Diaz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark.
The first baseman, Tony.
Gossage goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. In the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. The tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
That's down and in.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
That one at triple digits.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
We got full count.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Leo DeVries. The next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get your
swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Max Clark will hit next. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
And fouled off. Late on that fastball. This could end it. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.